The stakes couldn't be higher. Tens of thousands killed, hundreds of thousands displaced, countless numbers at risk of famine. These are the numbers that hung over the International Court of Justice in the Netherlands on Thursday, the UN's highest place of justice, listening to accusations from South Africa that Israel is guilty of genocide against the Palestinians.
South Africa contends that Israel has transgressed Article 2 of the Convention by committing actions that fall within the definition of genocide. The actions show a systematic pattern of conduct from which genocide can be inferred.
Thursday marks the opening of proceedings that legal experts have warned could take years before yielding any ultimate decision. The accusations, though, were unequivocal.
Israel's special genocidal intent is rooted in the belief that, in fact, the enemy is not just the military wing of Hamas, or indeed Hamas generally, but is embedded in the fabric of Palestinian life in Gaza.
Outside the court, pro-Israel and pro-Palestinian protesters gathered ahead of what was just 2 days of arguments. Israel's opening rebuttal to the accusations will come on Friday. It's already called South Africa's case false and baseless. Initially, the court has to decide whether it has jurisdiction over the case. Then it has to respond to an urgent request to demand Israel immediately halts military activity in Gaza and lets more humanitarian aid in.
South Africa now respectfully and humbly calls on this honourable court to do what is in its power to do, to indicate the provisional measures that are so urgently required to prevent further irreparable harm to the Palestinian people in Gaza, whose hopes, including for their very survival, are now vested in this court.
Whatever this court decides will ultimately be binding for Israel, which is a signatory to the Convention on Genocide. Enforcing any judgment, though, could well prove elusive. So too could the question of time. While consideration around legal principles often has far-reaching ramifications, the issue of delay does as well. Flynn, TRT World, at the International Court of Justice in The Hague.